face up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling in the sack. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked. Come through fly check. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, and I take my time and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or you it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young, then the set just doing it makeshift out the garage. It's how you end up in charge. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and live with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling in the sack. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked.
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that, this that. I did, made it out the gutter. Nip told you the middleman. I told you wearing they clothes, I wear my own. Y'all get on y'all label, I own my own. Hey, Mill, I remember all that game you throw me. Around and get played by the label owners. Talk that to these Adrian Broner. But secure the window, don't let the game fool you. Cause when it's game over, it's really game over. And all they do is play the game till it's game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission. Never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling in the sack. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and come next. Last time that I checked.
And then there were 2. Time to kick off the NBA Finals here on EA Sports. Game 1 just about set to go. From Amway Center in downtown Orlando, tonight the Orlando Magic getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Magic coming into play. They have got to get home court advantage, and they'll need it in what's going to be a tight 5-game series.
And I'll tell you, these 5 games really make each game take on a greater importance than the 7-game series we're used to.
Driving is Rondo, but his shot won't fall. Goes to the left side. Screen coming. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
LeBron into the front court. Down 2 to Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green, deep right corner. Rondo, jumper's good. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning it around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron James snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
It's James controlling the offense. Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Isaac scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
James into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Nikola Vucevic with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And the basket good at the rim.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Rondo into the front court. They trail by 2. Nikola Vucevic pins it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Nikola Vucevic. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Kuzma. For 3, his first effort off the mark. That ball's out of bounds. Last touch by a Magic. It's James controlling the offense. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Al-Farouq Aminu, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 72%. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. LeBron into the front court. 10-6 our score. To Kyle Kuzma. It's James. That's no good.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Mo Bamba powers it through. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
LBJ with it. Al-Farouq Aminu. Huge block. Not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. Deep 3 at the buzzer. And a 3-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1, and we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you. And Grant with the basketball. Leads up, bucket. To Gordon. Yes, Aaron Gordon. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Bradley to James. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. first one goes down. Two for two on that trip. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. LeBron James with the rock. To Bradley. LeBron James, defended by Al-Farouq Aminu. Has a chance. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Grant with the basketball. The margin is 2. Halftime on the horizon. And count the basket.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets. It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Magic have the... All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Across the timeline comes James. His group now down 2. To Kyle Kuzma. Nikola Vucevic sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Screen coming. Fournier. Nothing going here on that drive. Nikola Vucevic. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Magic have it. To Vucevic. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Nikola Vucevic trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 72%. Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. The lead is up to 5. LeBron with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Kyle Kuzma. Davis to James. Here comes the screen. Here's LeBron for 2. LeBron James. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. Nikola Vucevic at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. And he can't convert.
Hey, that's our game. Let's take it home now.
James to Cousins. And the reward, he's going to the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First one, counted. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Aaron Gordon. Trying to cash in. Gordon's shot misses. Cook to bring it into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. And the finish, slam dunk.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Deep left corner. Baseline drive. No good and no foul. To James. They go down to Davis. Jonathan Isaac tips it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch.
Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
LBJ. To Bradley. Aaron Gordon rejects it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in
Stuffs it down with authority.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Isaac. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Davis to Bradley. Aaron Gordon able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Count the bucket for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Cook with the basketball. His guys down by 9. To Cousins. To Bradley. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Yes, Aaron Gordon looking good. 4 for 5.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Shot from in close, no good. Not that time. To Vucevic. Anthony Davis with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Magic added a win with today's solid victory. They did plenty of great things, But we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. Check out the leading scores for the Orlando Magic. The Lakers put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I with a crown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold up.
Panther.
Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I'm in racing. Go up, wild, I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet?
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. My mommy said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than no money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get my money.
After a wild opener, we get back at it in Game 2 of the NBA Finals on EA Sports. From Amway Center in downtown Orlando, tonight the Orlando Magic getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the matchup coming into play. They were winners in Game 1, and remember, it's a 5-game series, so they could really get a leg up on a title with another victory here.
And the important thing to remember here is that this is not a 7-game series. We're only going 5. So you got to bring it each and every night and play like your season depends on it.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. To Fournier. Gordon. Oh, had him going there for a second. Baseline drive to Gordon. Fires the 3. Tough shot there for Aaron Gordon. No good. To James. Kuzma. LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To James. Nikola Vucevic. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
James knocks it down off the step back.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
To Aaron Gordon. Yes, Aaron Gordon missed his first. That one goes.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To James. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
To Fournier. Here comes the screen. Fournier. Curling inside, over to the right side. Fournier buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. To James. LeBron James. He's now 5 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Fournier. DeMarcus Cousins pins it. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. To Mo Bamba. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. Cousins to Bradley. Oh, big finish at the rim. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
LeBron into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one. He'll let one fly from half court. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game number 2. And we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports. One quarter down. Jay, is any...
We know what's coming. Go get him.
To Davis. And finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Gordon. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, Aaron Gordon, he is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You know what we call that, Ed? We call that now you see me, now you don't.
Los Angeles, they have it. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Aaron Gordon trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. Cook to bring it into the front court. 2-point advantage. Caldwell Pope. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Davis to Danny Green. From long range. Not that time. To Aaron Gordon. Fournier. Ball was over the cylinder. Offensive goaltending. Wave it off. Lakers ball. To Davis. Turns and slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Gordon. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Aaron Gordon at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw's good to cement the three-point play. The lead is back down to 1. It's Cook with the basketball. His guys can hold for the final shot. Knocked loose. Magic have it. Count the basket at the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Fellas, back to you.
Come on, help get me out.
Orlando has it to Vucevic. Short jumper misses. In the front court comes Rondo. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. To Bradley. Screen coming. James to Davis. Down low. You've got to get that one to go.
And when you miss so many chippies right around the rim, you look at their points in the paint production. The first half, they were great. Second half, not so much.
LeBron with it up top. Tie game, third quarter. To Davis. Knocked loose. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Goes to the right side. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To James. Here comes the screen. Nikola Vucevic. Tips it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Nikola Vucevic. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. And that's... To Vucevic. JaVale McGee sends it away. Lakers at the controls right now. Oh, he had it. To Fournier. That's going to be out of bounds. Rondo into the front court. The deficit is 6. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
To Aaron Gordon. Nikola Vucevic. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
JaVale McGee, deep right corner. Rondo, add 2 points to the board.
The passing has been great, but the movement without the ball has been even better. Seeing a play before it happens is a skill set a lot of people don't talk about. But a great pass combined with great movement, good luck with that.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Danny Green. Here comes the screen. Danny Green. Goaltending. Foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Terrence Ross trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Here's Rondo with it. Now down 6. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more. 17-footer at the buzzer. The Magic secure the victory. And for the very first time in franchise history, they are NBA champions. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Magic finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. When you're able to get steals like they did here today, it greatly improves your chances of winning. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Orlando Magic. The Lakers must be devastated after such a close loss. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense, but still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.
Right now, Sam.
24 hours, cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector, don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector, lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the, hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20, this a hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Told her bye, bye, bye. Don't make I. Got a lot of racks on me. Got a lot of juice on me. Couple M's in jewelry. I'm a rich like just eat. And I can't buy no flight. Look at my bust down shine. Small, just name my flight. 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want to. I don't want to tell you that, mama. Main dogs can't just laying on the floor. All this I saw me dripping. She tripping. I'm too rich to listen. I'm picking rain still glisten. Told don't lie.
detective. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't getting caught up with you. You should probably call your jeweler, cause none of your diamonds cold. And they supposed to be froze. Ooh. Gucci on me head to toe. If you lie to me, I gotta let you go. Club, bought a broke bag. 24, time to show 'em what that bag. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trip. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, let's keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's calm. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna.
We got London on the track.
Hey, I need 2 bucks. With that Kuko, with that Chula. What your jewels cost? With that Kuko, I need 2 bucks. I'm a new horse.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. And get back yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on us and I'm gon' heck. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them hundreds, I'm married. You see my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other, cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass them. Can't leave the country, but I got my beef from London. These talk but see me out and ain't on nothing. I'm in the stew, I need to go get the. You got 20s, I got hundreds. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. 200 to Izzy, get my ice here. Plastic, y'all as real as Buzz Lightyear. Say, got that done with the prices. I don't with this for we got. Down to that. They don't take none of the artists, so I'm. Problem is, you see me get it. 8212 was bracket. I might be in that Escalade, but I ain't lacking. Put that on you, act like I don't know what happened. I heard the story, be like, that was trash.
This series shifts locations as we get set for a big one. Game 3 of the NBA Finals, right here on EA Sports. We are at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the LA Lakers taking on the Orlando Magic. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Magic coming into play. They won both games on the road, and now they need just one more to claim the NBA championship.
The one thing we know about playoff basketball, expect the unexpected. How many games come down to the wire, or a performance off the bench, or even a big shot at the end? Every night holds something different, and that's why we love this game so much.
Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
To James. Here comes the screen. James. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Isaac. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that slot.
James to Davis. Aaron Gordon with the block. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Nikola Vucevic. Kuzma. Oh, hard screen. The pass set it all up.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Isaac to Fournier. Around the perimeter to Aaron Gordon. 4-3. Tough shot there for Aaron Gordon. No good. Across the timeline comes James. 2-point advantage. And count the basket inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LeBron into the front court. Lead is 2. Knocks it down off the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Coach of the Magic will use a timeout as he'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Changes coming from both sides right now. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
LBJ with it.
That's me. I got ball. I got ball.
To Cousins. Probing the defense. To Cousins. Got it to go on the step back. Jay, he found a way.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Fournier. And the finish at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
James into the front court. The score 10-8. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
And count the basket.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Shot from the lane won't go. That's the end of one here in game number 3. And we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports. Jay, in the first quarter, if you own shares of...
We got this. Let's go.
James. And the basket good at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Here comes the screen. Isaac. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. From long range. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm. And that's what we saw.
DJ Augustine with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 86% from the line.
Good shot, good shot.
LeBron James with the rock. Nikola Vucevic snatching it out of the air. Bradley. Short jumper misses. To Fournier. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Evan Fournier at the line for 2 shots. Numbers not good. 52% for his career. So he hits the first, misses the second. Davis. From the painted area, won't go down. To Fournier. Evan Fournier. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Nikola Vucevic pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Bradley. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Nikola Vucevic. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot. Deep 3 at the buzzer. So the 2 teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Magic dominated this matchup from the opening tip. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scores for the Orlando Magic. The Lakers did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Field goals.
The Los Angeles Lakers definitely wouldn't mind having their opponent's field goal percentage. Unlike them, it's been 4 shots and poor effort. It was not a great half.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Gets it in the right corner. Jonathan Isaac not getting the bounce. Jonathan Isaac, jumper's good.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Nikola Vucevic. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Cleans it up. Bradley to Davis. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Anthony Davis. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dime.
It's James controlling the offense. Probing the defense. James to Davis. Has a chance. Davis with the finish. How do you stop that?
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Isaac to Fournier. Lets it fly from long range. Evan Fournier shakes free. Tough shot from downtown.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Jonathan Isaac swats it. Jonathan Isaac able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
The drive. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. To Davis. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd...
He gets it.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Driving right to the basket. LeBron James. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
we're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
And a nice finish at the rim.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
That's going to be out of bounds. Bradley to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Old school equals high percentage.
Orlando has it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
DJ Augustine trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Cook to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense to Cousins.
Coming through.
James goes to the right side. Blocked away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
To Bradley. Avery Bradley. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
I got ball.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, the Magic secure the victory. And for the very first time in franchise history, they are NBA champions. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Magic have earned what so many others have only been able to dream about, an NBA title. They've earned their place in the history books. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Orlando Magic. The Lakers couldn't fight off elimination. It was a valiant effort, but they just couldn't get it done. I can already hear their fans saying it now. Maybe next year. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The Orlando Magic were able to stretch the defense because of how effectively they were scoring from long range. The opposition couldn't make the necessary adjustments and now have to settle with the loss.
Player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game. And that does it for another NBA season. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, thanks for making us your choice for hoops action.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me.
NBA champions. It's always a thrill when you can go home having claimed the crown, but it's even better when you're a rookie and you handled your business and walked home with the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
You know, I told you at the start of the season that I thought he had it in him to go all the way.
Oh, you did?
I did. I remember saying that.
Oh, really? I remember you saying just a week ago that this was something you weren't sure he could do?
I don't remember what I said a week ago, but I know what I meant.
No, don't even try to claim that. I was behind the 100% of the time. You, on the other hand, were a doubter. Bottom line, the work, the determination, the skill set that this brother brought to the table. I knew he was a rookie who could accomplish the impossible.
I've been very impressed throughout these playoffs, not only with his play on the court, you could see that, but you could see the work he and the coaches have put in, the adjustments they made on the fly. It's just very impressive.
I believe you now. Just don't come to me acting like you believed in him all along, because we know better.
Well, true believer or not, you can't deny he's an NBA champion.
You know,
now.
It'll be interesting, very interesting, I might add, to see how he takes this and parlays it into another championship.
Oh, you think he's going to do it again?
See right there? See right there? Right there what I'm talking about. The doubt in your voice, sifting through that esophagus. I'm telling you, don't even try it. You're still a doubter.
I would characterize myself as cautiously optimistic.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to having this conversation with you again in 12 months when he probably is going to walk home with another championship. We'll see. We'll see.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight, switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade, I might cut fade, blue face, money stacking tall, it's like 6'8", new wave, stars shining all in your face. It took me a minute, now I'm in the game, wait a minute, I've been like it's minute paid, hate, I begin to it, getting paid, get away. Gotta meditate, get the guap, I'm praying and never stop. Wrists on froze, diamonds on me, do the milli rock. This yo, me when I hit the spot. Big bank rolls, used to post about a chicken spot. Had a chance, but you missed it. I can never fold, say you real, but you really not. Moving like a bending post like O'Neal, you ain't sending. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight, switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade, I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just she can straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid. I'm in BK10 up the freeway. I just made a I like need a replay. I be getting to it every night. What's the delay? Remember I was down, tables turn like a DJ. Shorty, you should leave your man, he a cheapskate. I can make a lot of bands on a weekday. She know that I'm the man, ain't no debate. I used to like it's eBay. I'ma do the dash like a relay. Money, I just put the cash on the three-way. Yeah. Going past through the speed race. Hey, I'ma cut her off. I need space. I don't want your heart. I just need. I've been on my grind. Boy, you need skates. I got in the game like it's EA. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just she can straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to to get paid.